I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. If you think a thing is impossible, you'll only make it impossible. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. The moment is freedom. I couldn't live by a rigid schedule. I try to live freely from moment to moment, letting things happen and adjusting to them. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Make at least one definite move daily toward your goal. The goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. Defeat is not defeat unless accepted as a reality in your own mind. As you think, so shall you become. Never waste energy on worries or negative thoughts. All problems are brought into existence, drop them. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Real living is living for others. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. In order to taste my cup of water, you must first empty your cup. The wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. The possession of anything begins in the mind. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. If there is a God, He is within. You don't ask God to give you things, you depend on God for your inner theme. If you don't want to slip up tomorrow, speak the truth today. Choose the positive. You have choice. You are master of your attitude. Choose the positive, the constructive. Optimism is a faith that leads to success. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. The good teacher protects his pupils from his own influence. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. Man, the living creature, the creating individual, is always more important than any established style or system. Obey the principles without being bound by them. It's not what you give, it's the way you give it. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. Become devoid to gain totality. If you want to learn to swim, jump into the water. On dry land, no frame of mind is ever going to help you. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Take no thought of who is right or wrong, or who is better than. Be not for or against. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. Art calls for complete mastery of techniques developed by reflection within the soul. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. It's not the daily increase but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. Use only that which works, and take it from any place you can find it. Words don't hit back. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. You just wait. I'm going to be the biggest Chinese star in the world. What you habitually think largely determines what you will ultimately become. Life is wide, limitless. There is no border, no frontier. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim, is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. Don't get set into one form, adapt it and build your own, and let it grow, be like water. Be self-aware, rather than a repetitious robot. Using no way as a way, having no limitation as limitation. I am not teaching you anything. I just help you to explore yourself. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. Time means a lot to me because you see I am also a learner, and am often lost in the joy of forever developing. After all knowledge simply means self-knowledge. The fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. The word superstar is an illusion. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Learning is never cumulative, it is a movement of knowing which has no beginning and no end. It's like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. The consciousness of self is the greatest hindrance to the proper execution of all physical action. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. Endurance is lost rapidly if one ceases to work at its maximum. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. Remember, no man is really defeated unless he is discouraged. Only the self-sufficient stand alone. Most people follow the crowd and imitate. Be happy, but never satisfied. All these years later, people still wonder about how Bruce died. I prefer to remember how he lived.